Okay, good morning. Here at Weathersfield, I'm going to do the outside in a separate video, but I'm going to show you sort of as you would walk in and then take you through. So I parked over here. There's a formal front door up this way, but primarily where I'm going to go in would be your point of entry. They have a dumpster. They're getting rid of it, but she's leaving. So 3-car garage here. I'll take in there also. But so you'd be coming out here, and then it's an uncovered walkway, just a few feet. No big deal. You could easily cover this and make it a breezeway. Not sure if the garage is open, but actually I'll do that real quick. If it is, it is. All right, huge. So the house is going to be conveying as is in terms of the furniture in the main part of the house will be left there. However, this should be cleared out, or it should be asked to have them cleared out if you want. If not, if you want a bunch of tools and really cool like mitering equipment, you may want to keep it, but that piece is negotiable. So really big 3-bay garage with an exterior entrance. Looks like they have a heat system here if you wanted to heat it and use it as a workshop. Decent condition. No red flags here for me. Okay. Oh, it looks like you could also do a washer dryer out here if you wanted to. I guess that wouldn't make sense. It would freeze, but they do have that kind of connection. Electric garage door openers on all 3 bays. Okay. So walking into the main part of the house, you enter here into sort of like a secondary living space, family room, something like that. Beautiful wood ceilings. They're using this setup as an office, but as a gathering space, you could certainly do like a big dining area like they've done here, or a bigger dining area, or use this for like a TV room, something like that. Let's see. I noted over there, it looks like at some point there was a little bit of water. It doesn't look like it's wet currently, but the nice thing about log cabins is that you can see anytime there was any moisture intrusion, and you can see it when it's happening, so you can, have it fixed. So it doesn't look like it's currently wet, but I do see evidence of that in the past. Not a huge deal, just something to be aware of. Let's see. Up here, there's a little loft space. I mean, there's no like ladder to it or anything. Probably good for storage, or maybe like a fun kid space down the road. All right, so here's another point of entry. Probably wouldn't be using this a ton, honestly. We'll go down to the basement in a minute. But actually, you know what? This makes sense now. I think this was an addition, because there's the tiniest little slope on the floors down to the main part of the house. Floors, especially right here, are very worn. They could probably be sanded. I mean, it's not like you'd have to change them out. They're lovely. They just are pretty worn right here. Not that big of a deal. Baseboard heat. I'll show you the mechanicals when we go down. So, then you walk into the kitchen space. It's a good size, actually. This is Vermont Castings wood stove, or sorry, it's not a wood stove. It was a coal stove. They do not know if it could be converted or not. So for right now, it's just looks. You could probably sell it. People love these old Vermont casting stoves. You probably sell it and put in a wood stove if you wanted to have that. But that would be something really nice to have. Okay, so wall oven, and that dishwasher. Looks like this is a soapstone, and then they're using an electric cooktop, not a range. Fridge is over there, and trash compactor. You don't see those too often anymore. There's a full bath down here. I do want to note that this is going to be your only option currently for showering. The upstairs bath has a bathtub, but the way the ceilings are, it's not necessarily the best option for showering. We'll take a look at that when we go up. Floors here are in better condition, not scratched up. Windows are original, but they're wood and they're nice, appear to be in good shape, not a lot of signs of like moisture intrusion along the sills, which we see a lot of times. So this is their sort of dining space. It's, you know, not huge. This is a 6-person table. You could fit a larger one, probably a round one in the space would accommodate more people because you have this kind of wasted space. But, okay, so that's your front door, your formal front door out to the porch. Again, I'll take you outside, but, upstairs, we'll go there in a minute. Then it opens up to your main living area. This is a big room. You know, you can fit a lot of people. As you can see, they have a lot of chairs, furniture, and then it sort of continues to an outside seating area, which would be really, really nice in the summer. Same thing, windows in good shape. It's a really nice space. These enormous floor planks are incredible. I mean, these are like 2 feet wide. No kidding. Like, there's my foot. They're gorgeous. I have never seen floor planks this wide, and I'm jealous. So, going up the stairs here, this is like rough, uncut, or there, you know, I think this is the bark side, which is pretty cool. We're gonna go upstairs. There's 3 bedrooms up here, not huge. They did disclose that the carpet was tired. It's not like dirty or smelly or anything, but it does certainly need to be replaced. This is the larger of the 3 bedrooms. It's a queen size bed. There would be room for a king in this room. Quite easily, actually. Into a large closet. Let's see. Get you around this way. You know, very comfortable. Nothing huge, but nice, comfortable space. Nice light up here too. Linen. And then, so here's the bath. This is the shared bath for all 3 bedrooms up here. I know, just a little vanity. So this, as you can see, the wall is like, you know, stops kind of 5 feet high. You probably could do, you know, like a handheld and kind of mount it up there. I'm 5'8". I could easily stand in here if there was like the wall mounted one there with a curtain. So it is a workaround. It's better than a lot of the others that I've seen. But I don't think you're going to be running plumbing like up that way. That probably wouldn't make sense. But there would be a way to work out the shower situation. 2 more bedrooms. This one is the smallest, twin bed in here. Super cute though. It's a great guest room. Little closet. You could fit a queen in here if you put it on the, you know, this wall and had it come out. And then this is a larger bedroom as well. That's a full, so you could fit a queen there. And then this room is kind of longer, so you have a closet back there. There we go. So I'll take you down to the basement now. Sorry, just, yeah, everything looks good. Just making sure. Overall, I think, you know, the house is in good condition for its age. You know, like things like this, the heat register is a little bit rusty, but needs new covers. We'll talk about the heat system that they have down there. I think that's probably going to be the must replace item soon. So nice wide open light stairs down to the basement. I'll show you what I'm talking about. I'll turn around. There was that slight dip, which would explain can you see how right here it's like just a little bit uneven? So I think this room was an addition, and just right here they had to slope it a little bit to line up with the rest of the house. So okay, so you come to a landing down here. You can go into the unfinished part, which we will in a minute, or into this space, which is a really nice bonus space actually, because it's walkout. So there's a full door here. Really good for like letting the dog out. And then you have this flex space here. I don't know, could be like a sewing room, could be a lot of things, but really good space. You can see they angled the walls down for drainage, which I guess made sense when it was an original basement, but absolutely no sign of moisture in here. It is, right now it is dry and clean and not smelly. So yeah, really good space. This window's beautiful. Yeah, this was definitely, I think, an addition in a later finished space because these windows are newer. So, all right, let's talk about the unfinished part of the basement. So oil tank, well pump, and looks like they have a little filtration situation going on there. I think this was the old well pump because there used to be a dug well, and now I guess they had a well drilled. So that's good. I believe this one is no longer in use. Oil tank, that could be updated. I would recommend having that updated. The whole heat system, I think, needs to be updated. Talk about that. So your washer dryer are down here. Lots of storage. Again, they'll be cleaning out the basement and the garage, but want to sell the house with the furnishings, that are currently upstairs. So your hot water tank, kind of humming. I would replace this soon. I think it'll get you through, but this is old. I don't know the exact year, but I know that it's old, and these things have a life of 10 to 20 years. So I would say this is at the end of its little life. What I will say is that this heat system, which is also very old, I'm impressed because they actually did a wonderful job of maintaining it, having it cleaned and serviced periodically. We don't see that a lot. I appreciate it in my industry. I love that they labeled all of their plumbing. So somebody was here taking care of this, which I can really appreciate. That being said, this thing is old. It's still going. So, that it can go until it doesn't. But I would plan on, having it in the budget to replace that, sooner rather than later. So this is partially finished space. It's not really legally finished space, meaning it's not reflected on the town records, but looks like they drywalled, put in some shelving, windows. So you could certainly finish off the space even from here over and have some more space if you needed it. Looks like they put in a support column for some extra support, which is fine. And then poured concrete foundation. We like that. Looks good. Bone dry down here. It's really the best case scenario to have a poured concrete foundation when you're living in Vermont. Yeah, that looks fantastic. And nice high ceilings down here, so you don't feel super basement-y. But yeah, just budgeting for this guy, and this guy would be in the cards for me. Your electrical panel, I think it's 150 amp. It's more than fine for this type of home. I would probably put that oil emergency shut-off switch somewhere else, but again, it's not that big of a deal. So, All right, I'm gonna walk up and I'll take you around the outside.